Arthas vs Mannoroth, can the Death Knight slay the demon? Two titans from the annals of Azeroth's tumultuous history stand on the precipice of an epic confrontation. Arthas Menethil, the fallen prince who became the Lich King, wielding the soul-devouring Frostmourne. Mannoroth the Destructor, ancient pit lord of the Burning Legion, whose fell blood enslaved entire races. Today, we delve deep into lore and legend to answer the ultimate question: can the Death Knight slay the demon? In a clash of necromantic frost against infernal fire, we explore their histories, powers, and the very essence of their beings to determine the outcome of this hypothetical showdown. Background of Arthas Menethil. Born to King Terenas Menethil II, Arthas was heir to the throne of Lordaeron. Trained as a paladin under Uther the Lightbringer, he embodied the virtues of the Holy Light. His early years were marked by a fierce dedication to protecting his people. When the plague of undeath began ravaging the lands, Arthas took drastic measures, leading to the infamous culling of Stratholme. Consumed by the desire to save his kingdom at any cost, he journeyed to Northrend, where he claimed the cursed blade Frostmourne. Unwittingly, he surrendered his soul to the Lich King, becoming his champion. Arthas's transformation marked the beginning of a reign of terror. He led the Scourge's invasion, decimating kingdoms and leaving ruin in his wake. He defeated Sylvanas Windrunner, sacked Quel'Thalas, and corrupted the Sunwell. Ultimately, he ascended as the Lich King after merging with Ner'zhul atop Icecrown Citadel. Arthas wielded unparalleled necromantic powers, controlling legions of the undead. Frostmourne allowed him to steal souls, amplifying his strength. His undead nature granted him immunity to fatigue, disease, and mind control. A master tactician, he orchestrated complex campaigns, exploiting his enemies' weaknesses with ruthless efficiency. Background of Mannoroth the Destructor. Mannoroth, a pit lord of the Annihilan, served as one of the Burning Legion's most formidable generals. Loyal to Archimonde and Kil'jaeden, he played pivotal roles in the Legion's endless crusade to eradicate all life. He engineered the corruption of the Orcish race on Draenor by offering his fel-infused blood. This act bound the Orcs to the Legion's will, igniting their bloodlust and precipitating the First and Second Wars against Azeroth. During the War of the Ancients, Mannoroth unleashed devastation upon the Night Elves. His clashes with demigods like Cenarius showcased his destructive capabilities. Millennia later, his confrontations with Grom Hellscream and Thrall were instrumental in the Orcs breaking free from demonic influence. Mannoroth wielded colossal physical strength, capable of laying waste to entire battalions single-handedly. His command over fell magic allowed him to summon infernal flames, corrupt souls, and manipulate arcane energies. His regenerative abilities and demonic immortality meant conventional weapons were largely ineffective against him. Comparing strengths and weaknesses, Arthas commands the Scourge, an army that grows with every fallen enemy resurrected into undeath. Frostmourne's soul-stealing properties amplify his power with each soul consumed. His strategic mind and undead resilience make him a formidable opponent. His over-reliance on Frostmourne and the Lich King's influence can cloud his judgment. Overconfidence and potential underestimation of his foes may leave him vulnerable to unexpected strategies. Mannoroth's immense size and raw power allow him to overpower most foes in direct combat. His mastery of fell energies can corrupt and decimate enemies en masse. His demonic immortality and regenerative abilities make him exceptionally resilient. Arrogance often leads him to underestimate opponents, as seen in his downfall. Vulnerability to powerful, blessed weapons, like the Gorehowl wielded by Grom Hellscream, can bypass his regenerative abilities. Hypothetical battle scenarios. Envision a desolate expanse in Icecrown, devoid of any interference. The air crackles with tension as Arthas and Mannoroth face each other. Arthas summons forth shadows and icy winds, launching a flurry of necrotic blasts. Mannoroth counters with torrents of fell fire, melting ice and scorching earth. The ground trembles under their assault. Arthas deftly avoids Mannoroth's sweeping strikes, using agility and precision, while Mannoroth relies on overpowering force. If Arthas can exploit Mannoroth's overconfidence, perhaps by feigning weakness to lure him into a trap, he might deliver a critical blow with Frostmourne. The Runeblade's ability to consume souls could potentially disrupt Mannoroth's demonic essence. However, any misstep could result in Arthas being overwhelmed by Mannoroth's relentless onslaught. The undead hordes, ghouls, abominations, frostworms, face off against infernals, doomguards, and succubi. The clash echoes across the landscape. Arthas utilizes his superior tactical knowledge, directing his forces to exploit the Legion's weaknesses. He raises fallen demons to bolster his ranks. Mannoroth relies on raw power, commanding his demons to break the scourge through sheer force. The regenerative abilities of demons and the undead nature of the scourge create a grueling stalemate. Victory hinges on leadership. Arthas's strategic maneuvers versus Mannoroth's overwhelming might. The corruption abilities of both sides could neutralize each other's forces. The arrival of heroes could tip the balance. Thrall's mastery over the elements and Jaina's unparalleled sorcery introduce new variables. Should they side with Arthas, their combined powers could help counter Mannoroth's fell magic. Alternatively, they might seek to stop both forces to prevent greater destruction, creating a three-way conflict. Natural phenomena, like an eruption of azurite or interference from the old gods, could also alter the battlefield dynamics. Lore considerations and canonical outcomes. While Arthas and Mannoroth never met in established lore, their individual campaigns offer insights. Arthas has defeated beings of immense power, such as the mage Antonidas, and even battling Illidan Stormrage to a standstill. Mannoroth's defeat came at the hands of Grom Hellscream, but only through the use of a weapon blessed by the demigod Cenarius. A direct confrontation raises questions about the limits of their powers. Demons like Mannoroth require specific methods to be permanently slain. Arthas's necromancy might not suffice unless Frostmourne can sever the ties binding Mannoroth to the twisting nether. Debates among lore enthusiasts hinge on whether Frostmourne can consume a demon's soul, potentially granting Arthas unprecedented power. Others argue Mannoroth's fell corruption could overwhelm Arthas, turning the undead against him. Analytical conclusion. Arthas wields necromancy, Frostmourne's soul-stealing, and strategic brilliance. Mannoroth boasts immense physical strength, fell magic, and demonic resilience. If Arthas leverages Frostmourne effectively and exploits Mannoroth's arrogance, he could achieve victory. Crucially, he must find a way to counter Mannoroth's regenerative abilities and demonic immortality. Conversely, if Mannoroth utilizes his full power without underestimating Arthas, his overwhelming might could crush the Death Knight. Given their respective strengths and histories, it's a battle that could swing either way. Arthas's cunning and adaptability might just give him the edge needed to fell a demon of Mannoroth's caliber. But this is just one perspective. What are your thoughts? Does the Lich King's dark prowess surpass the Pit Lord's fell might? Share your theories and analyses in the comments below. Impact on the Warcraft universe. An Arthas victorious over Mannoroth could absorb fell energies, creating a hybrid power unlike any seen. This fusion might threaten not just Azeroth but the cosmic balance, drawing the attention of entities like Sargeras or the Void Lords. Alternatively, Mannoroth's triumph could bolster the Burning Legion's influence, altering the fate of innumerable worlds. These what-if scenarios enrich our understanding of Warcraft's vast lore. Imagine Illidan Stormrage confronting Kil'jaeden, or Sylvanas Windrunner facing Queen Azishara. Such battles ignite the imagination and deepen our appreciation for the narrative complexity. Thank you for joining us in this deep dive into one of Azeroth's most intriguing hypothetical battles. If you enjoyed this analysis, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more explorations into epic lore confrontations. Ring the bell to stay notified of our latest videos. Until next time, champions, stay vigilant and may your paths be ever guided by wisdom. Credits and acknowledgements. All characters and lore are the property of Blizzard Entertainment. This video is crafted with respect and admiration for their rich and immersive universe. Check out the links in the description for detailed lore compendiums, previous analyses, and the sources that informed this discussion. Connect with us on social media, at Loremasters Channel on Twitter and Instagram. Join our Discord community to continue the conversation and vote on future topics.